Want to YouTube, it's your boy King Tyson. I'm back. Before we get to it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe as you always. Watch the full video. Roll to 1K.
We as normal people have all thought about committing a crime or two, right? Like somebody cuts you off in traffic, you think about pulling them out of the car like Grand Theft Auto, or somebody's trolling you online, you feel like punching them through the screen, but we keep ourselves composed and go about our day. Well, the same can't be said for Davion Murphy, one of the Foolio'S that has been charged with the rapper's assassination after stalking, tracking, killing, and bragging about it all. Quick pause, because this might actually help you out.
It be the bragging for me, bro. Like how dumb can you be, bro? Like when you do it. I mean, I guess it's a good thing that you did because it helped. It's helped getting you locked up. But I guess the street aspect of things are supposed to be like the streets are dark, right? So therefore, what's done in the dark is supposed to stay in the dark. Meaning you are not supposed to go out here bragging about what you did. Only people that's supposed to know are you and sadly the nigga that you slid on. Or the person that you slid on. Nobody else is supposed to know what you did. Like I don't even see it'd be great how people just be bragging about, and especially like even right, like if you did something, you got convicted, you're out now. Like, you put in a song, it is what it is. But if nobody knows, well, this is an open case, why are you talking about that? You're snitching, and that's why it be so dumb. That's how you know the streets are dumb, because people frown upon snitching so much, but then when the person is blatantly snitching on themselves, it's cool. That's a tight verse, bro. He's snitching on himself, or he's snitching in a Vlad interview.
Drill, it wasn't the overwhelming amount of evidence left behind, it was the confessions from Davion himself as he sat in the interrogation room reenacting the shooting, expressing his hatred and giving every reason why he crashed out. Davion was the last to be arrested, on the run for 6 months, and could be seen smiling in his last moments of freedom. A less than 30-second walk for us probably felt like an eternity for him, as in his mind he knows this is it. Everything he once knew.
That's probably why he's acting like that. That's probably why he's smiling and doing all that stuff in the interrogation room. Because like, nigga, it's over. I know it's over. If you came and got me with all the attention to disguise myself that I did, you still found me, it's over. Ain't no point in hiding this shit.
No longer. Or maybe not, because while Davion was free, he was allegedly still online crashing out on his ops.
Pull me up, tell him, put him on me, police ass jit, tell him I'm ready to bang.
Davion Murphy.
Well on me, bumming.
Davion Murphy.
Oh my god.
I'm in your hood right now.
I'm gonna make you
Davion,
crash
get
out.
out there.
I'm gonna make you crash out.
I've been in the shadows, man. I ain't
I'm gonna make you crash out, Davion
I'm a
Murphy.
fold you.
That nigga said I'll be in the shadows, boy.
Boy, that's on spaz, boy. I'm a fold you, boy.
And not for nothing, speaking from experience here, the first thing a fat motherfucker do when something happens is pull their shirt back down. So the fact that he's cheesing in this picture and not even worried about his belly falling out just tells me he gives no fucks. Entering the interrogation room, multiple clips will go viral as it seems Davion wasn't able to contain himself.
Hey, I got a piss too. I can piss in the car. And I'm trying my hardest, so close to falling. It's in my heart, it's on my face. Getting kinda hard to hide my pain. Last night I had a dream. The day finally came, let it stop saying my motherfucking name.
That shit's sad, bro. You lost your life to a bum. Oh, this nigga's a straight bum. You ain't got no belt on, bro. I'm a fat nigga myself. I crack show sometimes, bro. So I make sure, nigga, one, my drawers clean. One, my crack ain't dirty. And three, I started to make sure that this nigga with this nigga whole cheek out, nigga. Like, nigga, this is a bum, bro. And he lost his life to this, bro. This is why we say, like, nigga, like, I said it before, when it comes to black people, bro, like, the amount of targets that we put on our back, one, we're already black. Two, when you want to become famous and rich and get fly and all the other shit, and then you lose your life to a nigga like this. All that sacrificing, all that grinding, hustling you did, just to make it, and, like, look at this. All that grinding, hustling, opening businesses, building up the community, just to lose your life to a bum. That shit, that's sad. Not saying like it'll make it better if a nigga was rich on the same level as you, but it's just sadder when a nigga's a bum. Cause like, bruh, it just shows like, nigga, you could have been on so much bigger and better things. Sad shit, bro.
At least I bust that bitch.
Now, Davion was talking before even being asked to, which detectives love to see, but the conversation would quickly turn when they entered the room, as Davion would make some surprising claims.
My face passed all over the news.
Yeah. How'd you feel about that?
Man, bro, I need some turn on myself in. Y'all gotta do y'all job. Y'all did y'all job, nigga. Congratulations.
Question. After Foolio gets killed ultimately in Tampa, did you hear about that at all when you were at the Airbnb? Was anyone talking about it? No. Okay.
I wasn't even thinking nothing of it. I woke up that morning. Before I even took off the Tampa, I woke up that morning. And before I called my dog, I always check my social media. I don't know what it's like a habit, bro, to see who wrote me and all that shit. I seen that shit come across Instagram. But it ain't say nothing about the location and where it was at, no nothing. It just said Jacksonville rapper dead. So, you know, I ain't gonna, you know, man, come on, man. God bless the dead of my people, man, you feel me? Nigga ain't gonna sit there like his love is all, it's fucked off, you feel me? And nigga, I can't say I didn't rejoice and I was happy.
Yeah.
But you feel me? It's like, yeah, it was that. Like,
So
shit, he dead. Oh, shit, he dead. They done caught him. Oh, shit.
So you heard about it on social media?
Yeah, I seen it on Instagram.
There was no conversation of it at the Airbnb? Okay.
Duval Promo posted that shit earlier that morning.
It was all over YouTube and everything.
Yeah, Duval Promo posted that bit earlier that morning. And I think actually, after I seen it on Duval Promo, my mama sent it to me. From the same picture I seen on Instagram, my mama sent it.
Why would your mama send it to you? See? Like, even for the beginning part when he said, oh, like, y'all have my face plastered all over the net, and then I even turn myself in, y'all do your job, y'all did your job. I would have said, y'all have my face plastered all over the net, y'all need to do a better job because it wasn't me.
To my phone. And I'm like, yeah, I already seen it. She's like, I can't believe it. Oh my God, I just pray for his family. I'm like, no,
What?
Mama sent it to my phone. And I'm like, yeah, I already seen it. She's like, I can't believe it. Oh my God, I just pray for his family.
I can't believe it, or I can't believe you. What did he say?
She's like, I can't believe it. Oh my God, I just pray.
He said you. Well, he might have said you. I mean, he might have said it though.
And I never understood why people do this, right? Like, why are you sitting there giving a whole bullshit story to people whose profession it is to weed through the bullshit, have the information before they ask you, and then solidify whatever the truth is.
That's why people always tell you, bro, never talk to them, bro. Lawyer, your only word, the only thing that you say in an interrogation room is lawyer. You're not finna outsmart the cops, bro. You don't know what they know. You can't outsmart somebody who knows more info than you. Because sometimes you might not, you think, all right, I'm about to outsmart them. I'm about to weave my way around this shit. And then you get them info that they didn't even ask you for. They never even knew about. And now you can give them a whole nother bunch of info. And now they're going to use that to wash you up too. You're not going to outsmart the cops. Because you don't know what they know. You don't know who's telling. You don't know what surveillance they got. You don't know if the person survived or not. The news can lie to you. The news can say that somebody lost their life, and it's a whole lie.
Like, you really think they think what you're telling them? Detectives would call him out for his bullshit story, claiming he heard about Foolio'S death from Duval Promo's Instagram page, and they'd remind him this is a death penalty case.
I used to work in Jacksonville's homicide unit. I don't anymore. I work in a different unit. And I can assure you, the story you gave it sucks, right? I explained to you why. I'm not bluffing you. I swear on my mother that all that's true that I told. I wanted to give you one last opportunity to share maybe another story that you'd like to share with us. But if you want to say that, that's fine.
You realize the seriousness of, like, it's a death penalty case.
For sure, I understand.
So, like, I get it. You said you've been here.
But you want me to tell you why I ain't worried about.
Yeah.
Look who we talking about.
Charles.
Look who we talking about.
But here's the thing.
Talking about.
Here's the thing is, y'all are used to Duval County stuff and the way that Duval County and this judicial circuit operates. Hillsborough County is another beast. They don't handle violent crime like we do. You know what I mean? Granted, our numbers are way down this year. Praise the Lord.
Yeah, praise the Lord.
Yeah, we don't need violence in the city. We like to make this a safe place and a good vacation spot.
It's basically saying like, nigga, this ain't Duval County, nigga. Where this thing when you committed this crime, man, they're gonna wash you. That's basically what he's telling her. Like, they Duval, yeah, you might think that you're good because he said I ain't worried about it. He's thinking, all right, yeah, you gonna go there. You finna be here with all your friends and your homies and be here for X amount of years and life. No, we're gonna wash you and we're probably gonna end your life.
But Hillsborough, they don't know what it's like to have 150 homicides in a year. You know what I mean? It's like
I thought
it becomes mute to us. Where down there they're like, holy crap, what? Like I'm being dead honest with you. I talked to them, the attorneys and stuff there, and they're trying like 4 different death penalty cases this year, and it's like, what? This is the first one I've been on law enforcement for 8.5 years, and this is the first one I've ever even been a part of or like seen.
Now the comparison that they
Tell them, nigga, this nigga, it's a DP case, nigga. This is not no nigga you spending your life in jail for. That's it. You're not gonna go in this jail and be there for 40, 50 years and grow old. No, you gonna probably be in there for 10, and they gonna execute you.
make between Duval County handling murder cases differently than Hillsborough County is 100% true, because Tampa does not see the same amount of murder as Jacksonville. Jacksonville is the biggest city in Florida, has the highest murder rate in Florida. Tampa just isn't on that level. So when you have a brazen shooting like this in Tampa, they're coming to cook that ass.
I ain't had nothing to do with that, and I'm finna get judged for it. They can put that in the light. Look who we talking about.
But and
I hope it don't be a biased thing. I hope it don't be a biased thing, because it's nothing on me.
What would be the bias?
It's the biased thing. The biased thing is treating him like a victim, like his mom.
Charles.
It's the biased thing. The biased thing is treating him like a victim, like his mom.
Charles.
Nigga, he is a victim. Nigga, you took his life, or supposedly. What? Like, people felt like, nigga, that does not mean, like, only time, even though they still shouldn't do it, but like, the only time that should be similarly mad, like, when they try to use it, oh, this person was a violent person, if you, nigga, if it's somebody bad versus somebody innocent, you said, a gang member, a cop, a civilian, a banger, a robber, a homeowner, like, then they're like, oh yeah, like, this nigga, like, he was bad, he was out here doing this and my thing to make the innocent person look more innocent. Like, hey, yeah, he did what he had to do, because look at this person's history. No, nigga, this is not that. Nigga, look at you, look at him. In this moment, even though he was violent or bad, he was rich, he was wealthy, he was taking care of his family. You're not doing none of that. And still, regardless of all that, his life was still taken. Nigga, he is a victim.
What would be the bias?
The bias thing is treating him like a victim, like his mama.
Charles.
Treating him like a victim, like his mama doing over the internet. Like my auntie, God bless her dead, is Rod Adams. My auntie was depressed, dead red. My grandma died behind that. My grandma caught a heart attack behind the songs that he was making.
Because he was always disciplined.
Corbin mama couldn't walk out of the house.
This is a lawyer. You need a lawyer for this, bro. A lawyer would have helped you. A good enough lawyer, like, even though you don't have the money for it, but if you say you had a public defender that really care about her cases and is trying to make it, a name for herself, she probably could have used that. Like, yeah, like, all right, it was him, but this is the reason why. Because again, people fail to realize, like, when it comes to crimes, that's what it one, like, all right, unalive somebody, right? It's different stages of it. It's like you get murder 1, murder 2, manslaughter 2, manslaughter 1, like assault. Like, it's different stages of that shit, and then the reasons why you did the crime, right? So him, that, all right, this person was making all these diss tracks towards his friends, his family, his loved ones. His grandma passed away. Like, all the things that he's displaying, a good enough lawyer would have probably been able to use that, and you probably wouldn't got the DP. You probably wouldn't got. You probably wouldn't. She probably would help you avoid the death penalty, and you just spend your life in jail. Walking from it, I highly doubt you're gonna be able to do that.
Without seeing somebody in the public, you know how they do TikToks anywhere. Where's Corbin?
Yeah, that's it.
Like, you gotta feel like somebody pissed on my cousin's grave. Like, you gotta feel that. You gotta feel like who we talking to. I'm just praying it wasn't biased. I just pray it don't be biased. I ain't had nothing to do with it. I'm gonna remain my innocence, man. Whatever happened at the end of this, man, all goes to Allah. You feel me? Like,
he just got he said, I hope they don't be biased, but I ain't got nothing to do with it. That should have been your whole stance from the beginning. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I wasn't there. It wasn't me. Y'all need to do a better job.
Allah came from, Allah returned. You feel me? So it's like, I just pray they don't be biased. Don't be biased. Like,
Telling the jury.
Yeah.
Davion would stick to his guns, claiming he has nothing to do with the killing, but hopes the jury isn't biased and treating Foolio like a victim when he isn't. Davion would claim his grandma died of a heart attack because of Foolio's songs. Corbin's mom couldn't go outside. Without the constant reminder Corbin got kidnapped, they found his bones, he was rot. Davion would claim his cousin's grave was pissed on, and without even realizing it, he was confessing a pure hatred for Foolio.
That's motive. That's motive. That's everything that you just gave them. You just gave them motive for you to do it. Look at all the cause or problem that the influence, whatever that he's causing to your life. You have motive now. I watch a lot of police shit, bro, and I react to a lot of police like activity videos too. Follow my other channel, King Say So TV, or King Say So Reacts too. For the month. King Say So Reacts too. That's the name of the channel. Link is in the description. But all thing he just gave them was motive.
Every bit of a motive to detectives as to why he would want Foolio dead. An hour and a half into the interrogation room, Davion would put on a stunning display.
That's how you shoot. Stupid. This how it was in the video. This how it was, which is crazy though. I seen the video. That was crazy. When get hit like that, it's crazy, dog. That was crazy. That's the only thing I can say. It was crazy. And it, like, that's how you know, like, nigga, getting away with crime is not as easy as people think. Because these people came from a different city, had girls following, like, I think, supposedly had girls in this nigga party with the nigga, sitting locations, and then, like, nigga, they came completely mashed up, and you still got caught.
This shit crazy as fuck. They kind of talk about putting nigga in the box.
He'd reenact the same way he killed Foolio, not even realizing he'd been recorded by a Tesla camera that would be replayed in court. But if you think the footage in the interrogation room...
Look at that. The exact same way. Nigga, that. Like, come on, bro.
Camera that would be replayed in court. But if you think the footage in the interrogation room was bad, Davion's cousin Rashad would have a dead expression in court, while Davion can be seen not giving a fuck, even laughing as he faces a possible death sentence. And I mean, just for a brief minute, put yourself in Rashad's shoes. You're sitting here thinking about, I'm never getting any girl again. I'm not gonna be here for GTA 6. I'm missing out on all type of shit. And my co-defendant is over here laughing and smiling. Like, I know I'm done. I'm done. It's over with. You can tell by looking at his expression, he hears his cousin and he's like, we are fried. Not even mentally ill.
If this was my cousin, I would know I'm cooked.
Satisfied with the way it all ends. Foolio's dead. Davion likely thinks he'll receive a life sentence and live out his life within the Florida prison system. But if sentenced to death, he'll be placed in a one-man cell, face years of appeals until finally receiving a death date, and when that day comes, he'll be executed. A pawn in a war. Foolio's legacy is sadly one of pain and karma. He thrived off disrespect, leaving no one shocked when he met his demise. But his music lives on, while Davion left nothing to be remembered for other than a careless decision that cost him everything. And to be honest, Davion is 27 years old right now. What else do we know him for? He doesn't make music, he doesn't make money, he just gangbangs in Jacksonville. That's it. That's all he's known for. But this is the thing. In the streets,
well, I ain't gonna lie, like, even though he was reenacting a bad life altering situation, you probably could have been a funny YouTuber, bro. Probably.
they call it putting in work. When you shoot somebody, when you stab somebody, when you're going and doing this and that to other people, you're putting in work. So, I mean, if you want to look at it from a street perspective, he's worked for exactly where he's at. He got his top up out of there. They drove, did a whole field trip all the way down to Tampa from Jacksonville, killed Foolio, and it says in the paperwork, Davion was listening to Foolio's music while he was driving back because it sounds different. You hear Foolio dissing all your homies and shit, you're full of rage, but after you killed him, you're full of happiness. He said something about getting drunk off his blood, all type of weird shit in text messages. He's worked for everything he now has. A possible death sentence.
That is a crazy, well, like way to look at it now. You work for this. Like, mind you, like in a positive light, you work for everything that you got. Your job, basically your job, your car, your clothes, your jewelry, your house, your kids' tuition, your savings. You work for that. He worked himself to get in jail for life.
He worked for it. A life sentence. He worked for it. Forever eating fucking noodles, chips, shebangs. He worked for it. This is the end of the line. There's nothing after this. So for y'all watching this, you don't have to live this lifestyle to see how it ends. Foolio's dead. You see how it ends for him. Davion's...
That's why I be saying, like, bro, like, again, back then, before internet was Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all the other shit, bangers didn't know no better. Like, even though, like, even after like the first 2 years, they probably saying, all right, yeah, this it lead nowhere, but physically, like 100% seeing it. Like, you can hear rumors about shit all like every day. Like, we hear rumors about aliens, we don't know if the shit real or not, but something that you can see right there in your face, nigga, it's there on a daily, and niggas still want to do it.
about to get fucking forever or turned into dust. That's how it's gonna end for him. That's it. And when he gets into prison, he's gonna realize what I realized. When I got to prison, and I'm not talking about a reception center, a boot camp, a work camp. When I got to my actual prison, when I was in HO4, closed custody, highest custody level you can have in the Florida prison system while still walking in general population. I'm around lifers, killers, and whatever the fuck else, crazy sentences. And I realized this is it. This is the end of the line. There's nothing else after this except death, except being put in the ground. I'm caged away from society. My release date tells me I'll be allowed back into society. But some of these dudes in here, they're not coming home until 2040 something, 50 something, 60.
Oh God, hey, I've been to jail, y'all. I ain't go to the pen. Thankfully, they only went to the county. The county just as rough. Well, it ain't as rough as the pen. I think the pen, I don't know how that shit works. So let me just say that the pen is more like relaxed, somewhat, depending on where you're at, depending on what jail that you're in. But I don't know. I never went. But the county there, it is not worth it, bro. It's just a bunch of wasted time. Like, wasted talent. Like, in every jail, in every dorm, it's somebody in that motherfucker rapping, bro. It was a nigga in there rapping. I'm like, this nigga sound hard as hell. He sound hard as shit, bro. This nigga dumb. Wasting his life in this motherfucker, bro. I'm not coming back. I ain't been back to jail since I was like 22. Yeah, I'm good, bro. Hell no. Like my last time going, it was not my crime, not me. So therefore, it was a DA reject. So I got released. But jail was a bunch of wasted time. It's just not worth it, bro. At all. Like, everything that you're gonna go to jail for, most of the things, bro, if it ain't for you protecting yourself, protecting somebody you love, like for a reason that you need to, not somebody crushing your girl because she's cheating on you, nigga. That's not protection, nigga. That's you're emotional in that moment. That's not protection. But if it ain't protection, nigga, of yourself or somebody you love, it ain't worth it. Cause you're literally gonna be around a bunch of niggas 24 hours a day. You can't, like, I wasn't able to, like, for me personally, I was not able to get even though you shouldn't. I was in a 70-man dorm, nigga. I couldn't get no sleep, bro. Cause like, nigga, I'm around a bunch of random niggas, bro. I do not know these people, bro. It was one kid, nigga. I'm 18 in here, so this day he's 18 too. He moved into our dorm. He said, "Oh, I just came from another dorm. I had to basically ask for a transfer because again, it's a 70-man dorm. It was somebody in there that was getting his manhood took, so he left. Like, nigga, he said he didn't want to be up in there. Probably could have been him. I don't know, but that's what he said. That's what he said. Like, nigga, I'm like, what the hell? But think about it. Niggas in the pen got to come down to the county to go to court. Some people who are in there for life, nigga, they don't care about, nigga, it's sus for me to take your manhood. No. You got your manhood took. You're the sus one. That's how them niggas look at it.
Something. This was back in 2013, 14, 15 when I was in there. Their release dates are that far away. You had dudes in there, their release date said 9999. That's gonna be his reality. And I saw y'all comments, and I got a lot of DMs when I was talking about starting a Discord to teach y'all what I know. Teach y'all you don't have to look for a job, you can create a job. Don't invest in these dumbass sneakers. You want to walk around with Dior's, Louis, this and that. You want Amiri jeans. Take that same $1,000 and invest in yourself. Sign up for something that's going to teach you something. Learn something. Find a hustle. Or live like them.
Oh, God.
Because if you don't die or end up in prison, the rest of these dudes, look at Chicago. The whole drill scene. If they're not dead or in prison, or miraculously a superstar rapper, which is barely any of them. They're all just in their 30s, mid 30s, and broke as fuck, doing nothing. Probably living off a girl's Section 8. She's buying the groceries with food stamps. He's selling weed, lean, or whatever he's trying to do, right? But he has to put on the facade that he's got money, so he's rocking the Moissanite. You don't want to live like that. No, you don't want to live like that. You can make a shitload of money just through social media alone. You don't have to show face. Please pay attention to the shit that I tell y'all in this video. If you want to reach out to me, you want to learn something, DM me. You want that Discord, keep spamming it in the comments. I'll get it created.
Hey, he's big and fast though, bro. Like, nigga, like, and most of the info that you want is already on YouTube. There are people who make how-to videos. That's literally their whole, like, again, YouTube, you find the niche the niche is the thing that you want to do. Reacting, pranks, challenges, mukbangs, podcasts, how-to videos, like story times. Like, you find something that you're comfortable enough to do, and then you go hard with the shit. You apply pressure with it. Anything that you want to do, as far as YouTube, social media, it's literally a how-to video on YouTube about how to do it. I done made a how-to video a few times about how to become a YouTuber. It's easy. Make a channel, make a name, or come up with a name. Make the channel, find a niche, apply pressure. That's it. That's literally it. That's literally it. Again, YouTube has made this new algorithm shit, so it's easier said than done growing on YouTube right now. Hopefully they'll end up seeing that everybody's complaining about, like, this new algorithm, and they'll go back to the old one or make another one. But again, it's possible, bro. Especially, look, oh my God, I'm gonna give niggas the biggest game ever. If you can become a content creator, and then have your girl can do, she don't even gotta do it, like, show her face. If your girl has no tattoos, and nigga, she could do faceless OF content. She ain't gotta be getting hit. She can just be showing a little something in a thong or some shit, dancing, twerking, whatever, and run it up. I just seen a girl on social media the other day. This motherfucker just bought a Lambo and a house off content. Fellas, bro. Not saying use your girl, but this if she wants to do it, faceless, no tattoos. Put a ski mask, either a ski mask on her, or just blur the face out. Run it up.